tu show deportivo. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a tu show deportivo aquí en Time Warner Cable Deportes junto con el amigo del fútbol. Todos los fanáticos, los que quieran ir allá al Rose Bowl el día de mañana a las 7:30, póngase las pilas, espera más
de Europa de siempre.
Y lo bueno de Bruce Arena que va a poner a sus titulares para este partido. Lo va a tomar, como siempre, el tema del jardín, por supuesto, del pasto por el jardinero don Elmer Sosa. Recuerden que este partido amistoso será mañana miércoles 23 de julio a las 7:30 de la noche en el Rose Bowl de Pasadena, California. Estaba diciendo Elmer que las personas que estaban ahí habían pagado $20. Había personas que habían pagado $200 para estar ahí y aparte conocer a los jugadores.
Oye, futbolístico bien cortito, qué injusto puede ser el...
Amigos, no se pierdan Cagliari en contra de la Juventus este jueves 24 de julio. Este partido arranca aquí entre las 4 de la tarde en Time Warner Cable Deportes. Los 100 mejores del calcio a la escuadra de la Juventus. Hay que recordar que buscaba el tricampeonato allá en el calcio Italia. Es excelente lo que está diciendo Nick Young, que ya tiene una estructura un poquito más sólida, así prácticamente el reemplazo de Kobe Bryant.
Sí, evidentemente es un jugador ofensivo.
De Roa y un servidor para llevarles a ustedes este gran partido, ¿sí? Tenemos noticias también de la NBA, de los Clippers de Los Ángeles. Doc Rivers está muy enojado, supuestamente.
No, ya se comprometería a seguir, seguro.
Nos vamos.
Vámonos.
Gracias, Alberto. Amigos, muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos mañana aquí en Time Warner Cable Deportes.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a Vamos Galaxy. Tendremos, por supuesto, el mejor resumen de lo que sucedió entre Galaxy y Sporting Kansas. Los 100 mejores del calcio, Juventus contra Roma este domingo 20 de julio a las 7 p.m. Por supuesto, ¿por dónde más? Por la pantalla de Time Warner Cable Deportes. Nos permite revivir los mejores cotejos, obviamente, de la serie italiana. Este lunes no se pierde el partido entre Milán y Atalanta. La cita es el lunes a la 1 de la tarde. No se lo pierda por la pantalla de Time Warner Cable Deportes. Bueno, y ahora vamos a los highlights. Y este es el calendario que estará realizando el equipo bávaro en los Estados Unidos. El 31 de julio tendrá el amistoso contra Chivas de Guadalajara. Y después, el 6 de agosto, estará enfrentando lo que todos queremos ver, a las estrellas de la MLS.
Qué grandes equipos, ¿no? Que tenemos aquí en los Estados Unidos. Manchester United, Bayern Múnich, hemos tenido Real.
Recomponer el camino. El próximo partido que estará enfrentando el equipo galáctico por la MLS será el lunes 28 de julio, Sounders FC contra el LA Galaxy. Vamos Galaxy después a las 10 p.m. de la noche. No se lo pierda por las pantallas de Time Warner Cable Deportes.
Net Sparks, I'm Chris McGee. Joining me, former NBA assistant coach Dave Miller and coach No Candace Parker. We found out moments ago she has a strained knee, so she will not play. They take on the New York Liberty, bottom of the Eastern Conference, but as they've been finding out lately, can't take anybody lightly.
No, they can. And Chris, with New York, the worst team in the Eastern.
Coach, you have a friendship with Carol Ross on a personal level. You obviously feel bad for her. She was great to all of us here at Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Great person, great coach. But you look at this team, 10-12, fourth in the Western Conference, 3-7 at home. If you can pick one thing that maybe prompted management to make a change, what is it?
Well, Chris, I think it would be that home record you just talked about. It.
Finals in her first season, 2012. How much falls on the players, and will this be a wake-up call?
Well, I've always said this. I think it's 50-50. That's why they call it a team.
Wishing Coop a speedy recovery as well. Now for more on the Sparks, let's send it out to Staples Center. Earlier, Kelly Tennant spoke with Penny Toller as she prepares for her coaching debut. Thank you, Kelly. Indeed, she did. And, Coach, time for a little Access 360. Blossoming before our very eyes with each game. Jantel Lavender, let's break it down.
What's been phenomenal, it started from the first day of training camp.
Yep.
She was in shape, she's got passion, and she is my pit bull in the paint, as Chris McGee would say. In this first Access 360 clip, let's watch here. She knows that as big, you've got to be a screener, and because she sets physical screens, she's able to roll. And I love that she's been well coached at Ohio State. Look at her target hand. It's up as a weapon. No-go, balls reversed. Now, that target hand up is again. Candace Parker elects to shoot it, but instead of bring her hands down, she's going to locate the ball with great vision. She doesn't get pushed under the rim, and she keeps her knees bent. You play the game low to high. She collects herself. She goes up. She snatches it and puts it back up. Now, she's also good in a quick hit. We call this a step-up pick and roll. Again, a good screen, which is going to enable her to roll to the post. Now, she assumes it, but she's poised. All great post players look inside. She sees that Agumake has no man guarding her. Agumake is going to cut with the purpose. Everyone's matched up. There's two over here, and it's a nice little rhythm dribble and a nice little finish. And then lastly, their favorite set, the horn sets. On the strong side, we're going to see pick and roll action with Candace Parker, but this is just to set the spacing. Look at all the ladies. They're outside the lane, but this is a real pit bull. She wants to get home where she does work, 2 feet in the paint. And when you have a big as talented as Candace Parker, she sees the target hand again. In every play we've seen it, on time, on target, great catch, great finish. And that's why she has been dominating offensively, defensively, because she's fundamentally sound. And I've said this, Chris, she could play and start on any other WNBA team, but she was willing to give up her game to come off the bench. And since she's been starting, the Sparks have the best front line in the WNBA.
Great stuff right there, Coach. All-star Nneka Agumake and the Sparks are just minutes. For the coach, Dave Miller, cool off, man. He is on fire. I'm Chris McGee. Time to set it out. Jim Watson and Mary Murphy at Staples Center. We'll see you here at halftime. Jimmy. Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet alongside former NBA assistant coach Dave Miller. I am Chris McGee, and the Sparks drop another home game, coach, to the last place team in the Eastern Conference, the New York Liberty. They're now 3-8 at Staples Center. And again,
You look at Tina Charles tonight. She was just phenomenal. What makes her so good? And did going to New York revive her career?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, she was an MVP at Connecticut.
On offense, down the middle goes Jordan Hill, and he hammers it home. Waits with the left-handed jump, guns it in the foul, finds the open man, Jordan Hill. Underneath, Jordan Hill. Good passing again. It's Jordan Hill to slam it home. Not going to get there. Meeks. 3-ball. High on the board. Jordan Hill, offensive rebound, cleaning up the miss of Nick Young.
The thing with Jordan Hill is there's no more Dwight Howard, no more Pau Gasol. He's not injured, so now he's going to be expected to do more. He's always been that great presence off the bench. We've always talked about his injury, but it's always around 20 to 25 minutes, and there's some inconsistent play. We love him here at Time Warner Cable Sportsnet because we call him the garbage man. He gets all those, junk plays, and you don't have to run a play for him. But what does he have to do to become that starter, that consistent player around the league?
He's got to anchor the deep.
Let's get some baseball highlights. Dodgers taking on the Pirates. Let's get to some soccer highlights. Wayne Rooney.
He's got to jump. He's a lefty, so he's got a good left-hand jump hook, right-hand jump hook. He's not really that face-up type guy. So I think he approaches the game the right way. What can I do to help? I'm going to defend, I'm going to rebound, and I'm going to play with great energy.
All right, Coach, good stuff right there. That does it for Access Sportsnet. For the coach, Dave Miller, for Kelly Tennant, I am Chris McGee, and thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time as the Sparks fall to the New York Liberty by 2 at Staples Center.